All right, let's get right into it. We're tackling a problem that, let's be honest, pretty much everyone has dealt with. That moment late at night when your brain just refuses to shut down. So think of this as your guide to finally understanding and managing that midnight messenger. We're kicking things off with a section we're calling the night's noise. And that name, it just fits, doesn't it? It perfectly describes that internal chaos that keeps us staring at the ceiling. So let me just ask you straight up, does this sound familiar to you? Have you ever noticed this happening? You know the scene. It's 3 a.m., everything is perfectly quiet, the world is asleep, but your mind? Oh, your mind has decided it's the perfect time to throw a massive, noisy party. And suddenly it's all there. Some random thing your boss said, a mistake you made 5 years ago, that tiny argument you thought you were over. Your brain is just flooded with worries. So what is actually going on up there? Why does this happen? Let's take a look at the surprisingly simple psychology behind all this nighttime noise. Now, this is where it gets really fascinating. See, during the day, our brain is totally swamped. We're busy, we're distracted, and the logical part of our brain, that prefrontal cortex, is running the show. It's great at taking all those messy, unresolved emotions and just shoving them in a closet to deal with later. But at night, the whole system flips. The world gets quiet, there are no more distractions, and that logical boss of your brain, it kind of goes on a coffee break. And that's the exact moment the closet door swings open and all those emotions you ignored come pouring out. And man, they feel huge. But here is the really good news. You are not powerless here. Not at all. We have what we're calling the Midnight Rescue Kit, a set of super practical tools you can use right in that moment to calm everything down. Okay, solution number 1, and this one is huge. It's so simple, you have to get the thoughts out of your head. You have to externalize them. And this is exactly how you do it. It's so easy. Step 1, grab a notebook. Step 2, just write. Dump every single thought that's spinning around in your head onto the page. No filter, no worrying about grammar or pretty handwriting, just a raw, unfiltered brain dump. And then, here's the most important part. Step 3, you consciously tell your brain, okay, we'll deal with this tomorrow. You are literally saying to your brain, hey, I hear you, this is noted, we are going to deal with this in the morning. This simple act is like a signal. It tells your brain that the concern has been captured, it's safe, and it's okay to let it go, at least for now. Okay, so what if you need another tool in your kit? Here's the thing. You can't fight these thoughts. That almost never works. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire. The goal isn't to fight, it's to shift your focus. And that is where grounding techniques come in. And these are incredibly simple, but they're so effective. You just have to find the one that works for you. Maybe it's just focusing on your breathing, nice, slow, deep breaths. Or maybe it's counting backwards from 100. You could even try a body scan, just paying attention to the feeling of the sheets on your toes, then your legs, all the way up. Each one of these sends a little message to your nervous system that says, hey, it's safe, it's time to rest. So, those are your in-the-moment fixes. But what about playing the long game? How do we stop this from happening so often in the first place? Well, that's all about building a new preventative habit. This right here, this could be a total game changer for you. It's called the 10-minute evening emotional checkout. The idea is simple. You process your feelings during the day so they don't have to build up and ambush you at 3 in the morning. All it takes is 10 minutes in the evening. Grab a journal, or even just use the voice notes app on your phone and ask yourself some really honest questions. What did I actually feel today? Where did I feel it in my body? Was it a tightness in my chest? A knot in my stomach? And maybe the most powerful one, what did I avoid admitting to myself today? Giving your emotions some attention in the daylight stops them from screaming for it in the dark. So what we're really doing here is putting all these strategies together. We're building your very own personalized overthinking toolbox, so it's packed and ready to go whenever you need it. So, what's in this toolbox? Let's do a quick rundown. First, have a go-to grounding step ready, like naming 5 things you can see. Next, know your outlet. Is it writing or is it talking? Have a simple, soothing activity in mind, like a quick stretch or a warm shower. Practice a firm boundary phrase like, nope, not now. And finally, just knowing there's a specific person you can message in the morning can make a world of difference. And this brings us to what might be the single most important shift in perspective in this whole explainer. It's a section we're calling Not an Enemy, a Messenger. I really want you to let this one sink in for a second because this changes everything. Nighttime overthinking, it isn't a malfunction, Your brain isn't broken, it's a message. So, if it's a message, what on earth is it trying to say? Well, think of it like a really messy, unfiltered first draft of your emotions. When you get curious and you actually look at the noise, you'll start to see a theme, a recurring pattern. Maybe it's a deep fear of rejection or a fear of failure or a nagging feeling that you're wasting your time. Those late night thoughts, they're actually clues. So instead of treating your own mind like an enemy that you have to fight and defeat, try this. Treat it like a messy, kind of frantic messenger who's just trying their best to deliver some really important information. They might not be doing it gracefully, but they're trying to get your attention for a very good reason. Which leaves us with one final thought to take with you. The next time this happens, once you're in the calm of the morning, just gently ask yourself this question. What was last night really about? Because finding the answer to that might just be the key to a much quieter mind.